A super busy week, a surprise visit from Michael Chiarello, and a big catering event for Katie Couric, and I want to make her a special breakfast. I really, really hope she likes it. I've got a food truck, a catering company, and 2 restaurants. This week, my radio show is not in the studio. It's actually on location in Bottega at Michael Chiarello's restaurant. Of course you know who Michael is, and if you don't, you're living underneath a rock. Top chef masters, easy entertaining. He's been on every single show out there, and he's an amazing, amazing chef. What is not to love about Napa? Bask in the wine country, drink wine, eat food while you're in Napa. Seriously? Heaven.
This is Cooking with Ryan Scott on KGO.
Well, hello from Napa, Rich Walkoff. What's up, buddy? My radio co-host, Rich Walkoff. You guys like that? This is my whole mic talking earpiece thing, and I had a phenomenal time interviewing chefs and sommeliers.
Well, this is a first. We have Cooking with Ryan Scott, but the chef is going to do a live creation, a live presentation, a live demo right here on the radio, so watch closely.
So I plan a special cooking demo for this week's show, chocolate pot de creme. And guess who comes and steals my thunder?
I was going to create something, then look.
Mr. Pristine himself, Michael Chiarello.
And look who just showed up.
Hold on, you're going to make fun of me. I know it. Chef coat or something? Do I want a chef coat? Michael Chiarello, right before I'm about to do my demo, look who walks up in a pressed, beautiful Armani black coat. He's got this apron that hasn't ever seen the kitchen. It's like spanking new, and he's making fun of me because I look like I'm going to go get a heart attack or something. I got more cords on me right now, my friend.
Look how good your hair is.
My hair does look good, doesn't it?
Cooking with Michael Chiarello is really a lot of fun. It's almost like cooking with my brother that knows how to cook.
Talk about scalding real quick and make sure about tempering so people can you can talk about that.
Scalding is what happens when the cream boils over and it hits your foot.
Yes.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for stealing my thunder.
Hello, it's Ryan. Hey, Maggie, what's going on? How are you?
So I get a telephone call from my boss, and the first thing I think is, am I in trouble? But not really. She actually tells me that Katie Couric's coming to town. Yes, the Katie Couric. And she wonders if I'll cater an event for her. Duh, why would I not? And I take 2 seconds, I turn around and say, yes, of course I will. They want me to cater a breakfast for her, and I'm gonna make something super special that I know, absolutely know that she'll like. Because her publicist told me that her favorite thing is egg whites and bacon. So, of course, I'm gonna make it. So how am I gonna put my spin on it? I'm gonna make kind of my version of like a breakfast muffin. So I'm gonna make homemade English muffins with an egg white and bacon frittata and sun-dried tomato pesto. Have you ever wondered how to make an English muffin? I'm sure you have. I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make English muffins. My uncle for a long time worked at Thomas's English Muffins, and I thought they were the hardest things in the world to make or even do. And come to find out, my recipe is super simple. This is the base of an English muffin. Whole milk, not that non-fat stuff, the low-fat this or that. You need the whole milk. You need all the body in the milk to make sure that you can get all the texture that you need in this English muffin. So what I did is I heated up in the microwave for a second until it's like lukewarm enough that about 180 degrees or so. I'm gonna add this with my dough hook. And then, because I heated up my milk already, I'm gonna just go ahead and dissolve my sugar. And that way the granules of sugar will be broken down inside the English muffin and disperse all the way around. You don't wanna add it raw with the flour because you're gonna get a bite of sugar here, a bite of sugar there. Sugar and yeast are like friends, okay? They wanna hang out in the same bathtub. They wanna drink at the same bar. They wanna go to the same party. They wanna shop at the same store. Salt is the one that's not invited to the party, okay? So we do not want to add salt at this stage. This is dry active yeast, okay? This is what's gonna make your English muffins go. So I'm gonna add my yeast inside my warm, and again, don't email me and write me and say, well, it didn't bloom, why didn't it bloom? You have to heat your milk. You have to dissolve your sugar, and now the sugar and the yeast are together, and they're like, yay! It's a big party in the pool right here, I'm telling you what. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but little bubbly pockets on top is exactly what you want. It's almost fermenting, okay? Kind of like beer. Here's shortening, and here's butter. I'm gonna mix these two guys together. I find the shortening gives it that nice crisp sear that an English muffin has, and the butter's gonna give it that nice fat that you're looking for. So we're gonna add both of these guys to the pool, and then we got our flour. So I'm gonna add 3 cups in here, and then here's the trick. I'm gonna add my salt now. So now let's bring this together and add all our flour. And we're gonna knead this for 3 minutes. When you add your milk, do not forget to add your water. And we're done. I've been kneading. What you wanna look for is something called window pane. Window pane basically means where the dough has a little bit of elasticity to it. I'm gonna take this guy. I'm just gonna do a little hand knead real quick. I pull and I push through. I pull and I push through. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this oil that I have here. I'm gonna line my pan. And I'm gonna let this guy proof. We're gonna cover this guy, let it proof for, I don't know, say, an hour, 35, 45 minutes until it's doubled in size. See how silky, and look at this. Look at, I can push it, see all the indentations? That means it's proofed. Take a little bit of flour and put this on the deck. I'm gonna flip this guy over. I'm gonna roll that guy out. So this is about 3/4 of an inch. Got it? It's about 3/4 of an inch, and what I do is I try to roll my English muffins all the way, about that height, all the way through. I push down, okay? When I push down, you see, kind of make a little rotation, a little kind of counterclockwise. And when I do that, I have got gorgeous and beautiful English muffins. One more step. Put it on another sheet pan and let them double in size again. Look at that. My English muffins get their characteristics from actually griddling. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in here. I'm gonna make it nice and wet. And then I'm gonna wipe it off. Because I don't want them greasy. I don't want the English muffins to have little pockets, like if you put too much fat in a pancake and there's little blotches all over. I want it to be crisp and seared all the way through. How gorgeous and how amazing are these right here. Let's make a frittata. Got it? So get your little 8-inch nonstick pan out and take your little spray. And let's spray heavily on the inside. So I'm gonna take my mozzarella and I'm gonna stud the bottom of the pan with all the cheese. And then I'm gonna take my cherry tomatoes that I've actually blistered. I've actually already cooked these. You know why? There's a lot of liquid in these tomatoes, and I wanna kind of cook it out and concentrate it a little bit so it won't leach and make my frittata a little watery. And then bacon. I take brown sugar, rosemary, and black pepper, and I mix them all together. And all I do is just brush it right on top. Pop it in the oven about 15, 20 minutes. Cook it extra crispy, okay? And the reason why I'm adding everything in here on the bottom, because we're gonna pour the egg whites over the top, and it's gonna hit every little nook and cranny and make sure it holds it all together, okay? Just mix it all up, make sure it comes all together. I'm gonna grab a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm gonna season the top. But I'm gonna add just a little bit of arugula. Arugula's a great little peppery green. I'm gonna stud this right inside here to where all these little pieces of arugula are gonna stick out when it's baked and kind of be crunchy. It's gonna be super delicious. Pop this guy in a 350, 400 degree oven until it's set all the way through. I'll put a little arugula on the bottom. Put a little bit of sun-dried tomato pesto on the bottom of this too. I'm gonna cut a nice little wedge out of this. Katie, if you don't love this, I think I'm gonna defriend you on Facebook. Let's finish with a little bit more pesto. And here you go, my dear. Hopefully this is gonna be a version of something you're gonna wanna eat all the time, and when you're in San Francisco, call me and I'll make it again. Enjoy. Coming up, a gift basket just for Katie. And I better think of something amazing to put inside of it.